I want to look at a couple of clips of a very strange interview. Donald Trump was interviewed by Breitbart. This guy named Matt Boyle interviewed Trump. It is such a weird interview in which Trump insists he's being indicted for nothing. I don't know who's more confused in this interview. Is it Trump or is it the interviewer?
Well, there's never been a time like this in our country. They go around indicting me for nothing, for really political interference or election interference is what they're practicing at a level nobody's ever seen. And this is a crime family. That was like mobsters, the way they spoke on the phone, the way he spoke on the phone about his father sitting there. And he was sitting there. Does anyone have a doubt about that? No, this is a thing that this country has never seen before, and nothing happens to him. Well,
right. And making the argument, of course, an incoherent argument, that while he's being indicted for nothing, mobster Joe Biden isn't being punished, I guess, is what Donald Trump would want. And the interviewer is like a sock on the floor 20 feet away. It's like it's inanimate, completely inanimate. It's actually quite stunning. Then they get into the issue of corruption, and Trump says Biden's the most corrupt ever.
So in 2016, you very famously branded Hillary Clinton as Crooked Hillary.
Yeah.
Right.
Who's worse,
funny.
Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton?
What a tough question, huh? Who's more crooked, sir? Is it Biden or is it Hillary?
Well, I took the name off crooked. We call her Beautiful Hillary now because, that one's over with. And the word crooked was very pertinent, I think. It was a very good word for Biden. No, he's crooked. He's a crooked. He's the most corrupt president we've ever had. And he's also the worst president we've ever had. You look at what happened in Afghanistan. You look at what happened with inflation. Look at the economy. Look.
What a random occurrence, huh? The guy that happened to have defeated Trump soundly is both the most crooked and the worst president that we have ever had. What bad luck that that's the guy Trump lost to. The subject of Mitch McConnell's stroke or seizure came up during the interview, and Trump says that McConnell should step down. On this, I agree with Trump.
So speaking of the Senate, we saw another big story this week is that the Senate leader, Mitch McConnell, had another of what appears now to have been several major health incidents. I don't know if you saw the video of him at the press conference. Did. What did you think about that?
Well, I thought it was sad. At the same time, I think it's a shame that he went so far out to give Green New Deal money to Biden.
It's a shame he had a stroke, but he gave money to Biden.
Democrats, he got 10 people to vote because they needed 10 people, and he got 10 people to vote on numerous occasions for trillions of dollars. And I think that's a shame. But that was too bad. That was actually a sad thing to see. He had a bad fall, I guess, and probably after effect of that. But it was also sad that he gave trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars to the Democrats to wait.
Both are sad. The stroke in public is sad, or whatever it was, and also helping Biden, sad also.
On the Green New Deal and destroying our oceans and destroying our great, beautiful vistas and plains all over our country with windmills that, are very expensive energy.
Can you believe it?
So that's a very sad thing also.
Do you want to see a new Republican leader in the U.S. Senate? Do you want to see McConnell?
I think we have to
step
have
aside?
that. No, we have to have that. And we have some people in the Senate that are fantastic, would be great at that position, but it's just amazing that he would do that. At the same time, I hope he's well.
Anyone?
So he should resign, but I hope that he's doing well. And then lastly here, Trump hopes that indeed Joe Biden will be impeached.
Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, has said that he believes that we're on the verge of opening an impeachment inquiry into President Biden. What do you think about this?
Well,
I mean, obviously you've gone through it twice. Do you think
that's right.
Joe Biden should be impeached?
They impeached me over a perfect phone call. This guy's stolen millions of dollars.
No evidence of that, remember.
And done worse than that. I mean, look at what he's done to the country with the inflation, with the energy, with taking away people's rights.
Remember, inflation down 27 months in a row.
DOJ, weaponized DOJ. No, I mean, it's they impeached me over a perfect phone call. And here's a guy stolen millions of dollars and done other things that are so bad. Our country is in a position where it's so sad to see what's happening.
I mean, is that, you think they should
I don't want
proceed?
to comment on it, but I think people understand. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. We'll see what they do. Let them make their decision, but they should do the proper thing.
There you go. He's not going to comment, but they should do the proper thing and impeach Joe Biden. This is what we've got. The thrice indicted president, visibly confused and making all sorts of demands that he has no place making, and the interviewer nods along like a ventriloquist's dummy. Incredible stuff.